Everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today was kind of a rough day like we talked about yesterday, and we hauled the steers down to the meat shop and they met their final ticket to the freezer camp. And it's a rewarding day though. I will say I was pleased, I feel a sense of pride. I guess that, we got them to the point we needed to, and also, we had a goal. I wanted them to get about 650 pounds on the rail, and we didn't have a scale here to do that, to figure it out. So we were just kind of going along and guessing. Anyways, so Percy ended up 661 pounds on the rail, and Teddy was 690 pounds even on the rail. So that's pretty close. I felt pretty good about that. Pretty excited, and they looked real good. Plenty of fat, and they just look like they're going to be nice. So anyways, I guess that's done, and we move on to some new things. But let me go down here and show you what else I got accomplished today. Pretty exciting. Before I make it down to that other little thing I got done today, taking a look here in the steer pen. It's a weird feeling, guys. I mean, because you know what, it feels, I don't know how to describe it. It feels empty. I know we've got 4 left in here. And we only moved 2 out, but just a strange feeling, guys, when your animals go away, that even 2 of them can make it feel empty and totally different around here. So chore time is very different today. It feels really short without having to feed that grain, and it's just kind of bizarre. But you guys, some of you know what it's like having to butcher your animals, and it can make things feel different. But I will say, up next, those 2 guys right there, I think we're going to go ahead and start graining them. I was going to kind of grass finish them, but we had a back out on the deal there, and the one that was thinking about buying that one, opted not to, and that's fine. So, but I'm thinking that we might go ahead and grain them, because we have some grain left over, and it's got to go somewhere. So we're thinking those 2 right there, and I'm going to get those 2 up for sale and possibly start graining them for their 2 to 3 months of grain, and then send them down the road. And then we have to get a couple of different steers for next year. So we're moving right along. But come on down here for a minute. Okay, well, you guys seen the other day that we tried cleaning this out, and if you remember right, looking over here towards the feeder was an absolute mess. But we were able to get in here today with the little tractor, and it was just about the right conditions, actually. Still a little bit wet, but not sloppy. I was able to clean that out, guys. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? Oh man, I'm so excited about this. Oh, it's been a long winter with that stuff building up right there. All them cold temperatures. And the stars aligned, and we got her taken care of today. But man, them is some happy cows right there, guys. Look at that. That little calf can walk right up behind the cows now. That stuff that was in there would have been almost up to the belly of that calf right there. And yeah, these guys are pretty happy, and so am I. So pretty excited about that. But if you look around over here, I was able to clean up a little bit over here as well. It's a little bit muckier over here, but as you can see, it did a little bit of help, kind of smoothed her out a little bit, got a little bit out of there, but it's still pretty sloppy as I'm sinking down in there. But this part right here is the good stuff, guys. Look at that. Oh, so this is the area that's been drying out quicker than the other areas. But man, look at that. That is not too bad. Finally, I was able to do something, and it's worked out. This is going to be nice for them. I'm so excited for them. Have a nice area tonight. Yeah, so just another view here. It cleaned up pretty nice, especially over here. We have a pretty good muddy mess over there still, but I'll take it. This is a nice day and a beautiful day. Oh man, yeah. Man, it's been a beautiful day. Look at that, guys. That sun's been shining all day long. Not a cloud in the sky really to speak of. Beautiful view. It's a good day. Yeah, so it started out kind of a rough day, like I said. And, but the thing is, like when you take a steer down and you're feeling all those emotions, and you get there, and then you know, the deed gets done, and then all of a sudden they skin the animal, and then pretty soon you see the meat, you see the carcass, and then it kind of switches, for me anyhow, and it all of a sudden becomes the meat, you know, and then my focus changes at that point. And so but I still hold, you know, I still think about the fact that the rest of it, I really hold a high regard and high reverence to the process and for the animal's life, and I'm very grateful. And we always thank the Lord for allowing us to, you know, have the animals, and that their life in turn gives us life, you know, through way of sustenance, nutrition, food, you know. So it's a big deal, and I definitely don't take it lightly, like I said yesterday. And I probably never will. The older I get, the more aware of it I become, and it becomes even more real with every passing year. So it's always something that's going to be kind of hard on my heart, you know. At the same time, though, when you get the finished product, you know, there is a sense of accomplishment, and just being proud that, you know, you can, you know, supply food for your family, your friends, and others who choose to may purchase the food from you. And you know, so it's an interesting thing. But so my focus has changed, though. We're on to the next two, and thankful for Percy and Teddy, and they're going to be real good food for several people. So anyways, but now we're on to new things. I'm excited about this, and we got this cleaned up a little bit, which is awesome. We got some calves on the way, so I'm feeling pretty positive and hopeful. But things are shaping up around here, and can't complain too much. So what do you do? Because yeah, this right here, guys, is getting downright dry, which is pretty awesome. Now this is pretty soupy, and I might walk back around, but oh, that's a good sight to see, you know, after looking at that big old pile of poop and manure and hay and whatnot that was behind them cows and that slop. Man, and they're just so happy. I can just imagine. They were over here running around and playing earlier, just pretty excited about it, and I would be too. But it's a good day. I'm going to sneak over here and see if I can't get a little picture of this calf right here. Who do we got here? That's Big Mama's little calf. I'm sorry, calf, did I wake you up? Look at her. She's the cutest little thing. She's about 3.5, I don't know, 3 weeks old. Let's call her 3 weeks old. She's looking pretty fair, wouldn't you say? Little girl. Oh man, new life. Boy, look at that. Holly's calf is getting some food while she is walking behind you there. Don't worry about it. That's kind of neat. Well, I'm going to leave it at that today, guys. It was a rough day to start, but turned out to be a really good day. And if you've ever been down that road, then you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, it's nice. Things are shaping up around here. We're moving on, heading for spring. I'm excited. Good things are in store. And thanks for coming along, guys. Have a good one.